I love it when I record a whole video and it disappears. That was a good one too. Okay, let's try this again. This message is specifically for a group of twins. Can be either divine feminine or divine masculine, but it's probably more likely to be divine feminine since you're the ones who are more likely to watch. That doesn't mean it can't apply to the masculines too, though. Okay, this message is definitely specifically for those who are needing to follow their life purpose and soul purpose paths. So Spirit basically saying that you need to get on that. Now keep in mind that not everybody is meant to have a career that is in one of these fields, whether you say one of the creative fields or one of the spiritual fields. Okay, there are different types of life purpose and soul purpose paths, because life purpose, like what people usually think of, is work. Well, the way that we are guided, what we are passionate about, what we love to do, those creative outlets, those are life purpose paths that we are meant to do, whether we make money off of it or not. Now, also, let me just throw in there, keep in mind, making money off of any of your life purpose paths, like, that's an energy exchange that is appropriate, okay, because you are expending energy and time for somebody else. So there's nothing wrong with that, okay? Don't take that in a negative way. And Spirit has always guided that. Like, for me and others, like, it's appropriate to have an energy exchange of some type, whether it's financial or other. Otherwise, someone's taking advantage of the other, and that creates a karmic imbalance. But anyway, so with the life purpose paths, think of creative energies, creative flow, the arts, dancing, movement, or similar. There's so many different creative outlets, and I can't even think of them all right now. But movement in particular is actually also really good, because it's a form of expression, and it's a form of, but a way to release buried traumas and wounds that get stored in the physical body, and then they manifest as disease, chronic pain, illness, things like that. So movement and dance and things like that are actually highly beneficial for both releasing those wounds as well as being a creative art form. So life purpose paths are generally one of those things that it's that creative outlet, and it's your soul speaking through you. Like, not everybody is integrated with their higher selves in a way where their soul higher self is actually talking through their mouth all the time. So instead, they use that, your soul uses that creative outlet as its soul expression. Okay, that's one aspect of life purpose paths. And the other aspect of life purpose paths or soul purpose paths is your spiritual gifts and abilities. So learning how to connect with your intuition and grow and expand your clairs, your clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, all of that stuff. Learning how to use your psychic gifts and access your healing abilities to help others, whether you do it in a professional capacity or you just do it for fun on the side. All of these things, they can be hobbies or they can be careers, whatever is right for you. Okay, and it's always a learning process as well, anyway, that you adapt to and grow with. So when we are connecting with, I'm trying to think of the right way to say this. When we are tapping into our healing gifts and abilities and learning how to use them, then we are tapping into our soul levels of wisdom, because our souls have already mastered many of these gifts and many of these abilities in previous lifetimes and in previous soul ascension cycles. Even being a twin flame, you're already a more advanced soul. You're further along in the soul mastery process, so your soul has already done all of this. So as you're learning how to do it, you're tapping into that soul level wisdom, and it feels innate because you know it from deep down from the soul level, and then you're able to help others in that way. there are actually differences in ability and strength and power between different healers because of that, because different souls are at different levels of soul development and soul mastery, and some souls have mastered more. It doesn't even have anything to do with this lifetime. It has to do with previous lifetimes. So there can be some healers that are more powerful because of all of that soul wisdom and soul power that's coming through them versus others. So keep that in mind, that not all two healers are built the same. They don't necessarily know that or realize that, but it's true. So anyway, so Spirit really wants you guys to stop waiting to work on these things. The time is right. The time is now to take the steps that you need to take to follow your soul purpose paths, to tap into your life purpose, and to tap into your soul gifts and wisdom, and start building and creating and growing your life purpose and soul purpose paths, okay? Seize the day and make progress on your soul path. It's important to realize that in this regard, for this message, the time is right. Spirit is saying, stop settling, stop being complacent, stop waiting for whatever it is you've told yourself that you're waiting for, okay? On your twin flame journey, you are working on yourself, your inner union, your connection to your higher, it's the inner union with your higher self. You're integrating your higher self, and you are building a happy, joyful, successful, abundant life for yourself. Your twin flame is going to come into that. Your twin flame is going to come in. You guys are going to come into union. You're going to build on that and grow. But you're not waiting for your twin to start building that. You start doing that on your own first, from within and in your inner world. And then when your twin comes in, you continue to build on it, and you have a healthy, interdependent relationship. But you don't wait for your twin to do that in the first place, because that's codependent, okay? So the time is always right. The time is always now to seize the day, to make yourself happy, to make yourself successful and abundant, and to live your life knowing and trusting that everything will align with your journey overall and with your twin in the 3D exactly when and how it's meant to, okay? Stop stifling your throat chakra. In the first video, I got a massive cough right at the exact appropriate time to signal throat chakra blockages. So stop, clear your throat chakra blockages, and start living, breathing, and functioning from your higher self, your soul truths, and living your life the way you're meant to. A new strategy is required in order to create the peace, love, happiness, and abundance that you desire. So assess your life. What changes do you need to make in order to follow your soul path, in order to be happy? Like literally that can be as simple as, what can you do on a day-to-day basis to bring joy into your life? Or what steps do you need to take to follow your life purpose paths and your goals? Whatever it is, a new strategy is required. So start assessing, making your goals, the action steps involved, and start moving forward. To conform is to die inside. Stop conforming to the 3D world, to society, to culture, family in a sense, if they want you to do what's not in alignment with your soul, and religion. Stop conforming, stop settling. To conform is to die. It's like literally like killing your soul. It's suffocating your soul by conforming. So start living your truths. Have the courage to be free and be who you truly are, and follow your soul path, because that is where true joy, happiness, and abundance exists. Leave your usual social circles behind. This doesn't have to mean abandon anybody you know, but make sure that you are in alignment with your soul, and that you're spending time with people who support that instead of hold you back, okay? It's time to release those creative energies, just like I was talking about, following your life purpose paths, because the tree of wishes is calling your name, and they want your wishes to start coming true. So start working on that, doing the steps, putting the effort in, and manifesting it as well. It's effort physically as well as spiritually, okay? One more time before I go, don't forget, from today, Black Friday, through Cyber Monday, there's a sale in my Etsy shop, either 15%, 25%, 30%, or 40% off, depending on the price tier. And you can order a twin flame reading or any type of reading. Twin flame healing, I have meditations, and all sorts of things. Life path readings as well. all sorts of things. Check it out.